How pathetic can some people be?
I love it when alcohol companies like try to have souls, you know? Like I was watching this commercial for Jack Daniels recently. At the end of the ad, it just says, "We here at Jack Daniels urge you to drink responsibly." Which makes me think that the people at Jack Daniels have never drank Jack Daniels. Because I don't know if you've ever seen somebody drinking Jack. They tend to not be saying a lot of responsible It's usually something like, "Yeah, I'll pick my kid up tomorrow. He's at soccer practice. He likes it. Besides, a little soccer never hurt anybody. And if he wanted a ride, he should have played a man's sport." Oh, well, thank you.
Dumbass of the day. 93.3 KZOC.
World Cup people be like, I like that joke, until he got to the end. 48-year-old man in Florida. His name is Daryl Royal. Daryl Riedel.
Daryl.
Any future he had of being a NASCAR driver because he's from Florida, his name's Daryl Riedel.
That's a good NASCAR.
Daryl Riedel.
Good NASCAR name right there.
Middle name Royal. Maybe Crown Royal's his drink of choice. Daryl Riedel. Daryl Riedel coming to the fourth corner.
Boogity. I caught the race last weekend. I heard him doing the boogity still when he starts it.
When he starts it up.
I'm like, he's still doing the boogity. Boogity on the wind, we're on the way.
He gets pulled over on suspicion of drinking and driving, and because he had a beer in his lap, he figured, well, they're going to catch me anyways. I don't want this to go to waste. And he did the old raise the can of beer and chug it before you get busted thing. The problem is this is like...
That's smart. I mean, don't hide it. They're going to find it.
Guilt.
They're going to find it. You might as well pound it.
He didn't waste any beer.
I'm not good at chugging. If I did that, it would probably end up all over me. Or the cop would grab it out of my hand first. But if I'm the cop and I walk up and somebody's chugging a beer, I'm like, I'm going to let him finish that beer. Because he's not going to have beer for a while.
So what
At least
happened,
not tonight.
What happened is... This is crazy because it wasn't just as simple as that. What happens is he pulls over and he has the whole mindset that, okay, I'm drinking and driving. I don't want to get busted. So he does the whole thing that we all dream of doing when getting pulled over by a police officer. And that is wait for them to get out of their car and then take off.
23, come in 23. Do you need me out there? Do you need my assistance?
So he does that. And then he has a change of heart about 100 yards down the street.
Yeah, this isn't going to work.
He's like, oh, this is a bad idea, so I'm going to pull over anyways. So he's kind of like toying with the guys.
Sing it again, rookie biatch.
At this point, you might as well pull over again, and then when he gets out of his car, take off again. I saw something real quick on Live PD over the weekend. This is like Knight Rider stuff. They literally, in this one department, I can't remember where it was, maybe Florida, they shoot something out of the grill of their police car that attaches to the back of the car that's running from them with GPS locator. I mean, that's like James Bond
like
stuff.
Like it slaps a GPS locator on the car?
Goes, and then it sticks to the back of the car.
So you can't.
So no matter where they go, until they rip it off, but they're going to have to stop first, and they probably don't even know what's on there.
So it's like a magnet.
Like a magnet that shoots out of the grill of the police car. Total James Bond type stuff.
That's pretty badass.
I was like, damn, that's awesome.
Imagine the company that landed that contract. Anyways.
Of course, it probably costs $500 every time you shoot one.
So after driving the 100 yards up there, then he figures, okay, I'm done here. So that he gets out of the car, chugs the beer, throws it on the ground.
Take me in!
Then he was asked why he was driving with a suspended license, and he goes, because I still have to work.
Because I needed to buy more beer.
The beer's not free. Numerous charges, of course, on this one, include felony DUI, fleeing a deputy, even though it was for 100 yards. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Driving with a suspended license and failure to submit a breath test, because apparently, I know the next question, what did he end up blowing? Nobody's going to know because he failed.
What is it about when we're drinking and we're drunk that we want to go places? Remember in college, you wanted to go to Tahoe? We're sitting there.
Yeah.
And you actually convinced a number of people to get in your van.
I got the car loaded up. I loaded up the car.
And you were, what, an hour down the road when you changed your mind?
No, we only made it 2 blocks. And then I said,
I thought you were already down in Lewiston,
No,
like it had already taken off? Oh.
We'd only made it 2 blocks. And then we turned around.
Oh, okay.
After like spending 45 minutes packing up a car. This is the worst idea ever.
Boy, some of the worst ideas I've ever had in my life are intoxicated. I had a buddy once. He had some friends that were camping up in these woods. I can't remember what it was called. They used to go wheeling up there, as they'd say it all the time, 4-wheeling. He's like, let's go back to my house.
Daryl Royal?
Let's go back to my house. We'll get a couple of shotguns. I shouldn't even say this.
Smart idea.
He goes, we'll go in there shooting a blaze in the air. Scare the hell out of him. Good thing his wife caught us when he was trying to sneak him out. We didn't do it. Thank God we didn't do it.
Because of the wife.
Riedel
does have 3 prior DUI convictions between 2003 and 2010, so he averages about a DUI every 2.5 years.
Okay, yeah.
And a 4th one pending from last year.
What do you do with a guy like this?
This will now be his 5th DUI.
Ugh. What do you do
How
with
does
a
it
guy
get
like
to that
this?
point? Like, once you've had 2, they should make life too hard for you to live while driving a car,
right?
In order to make you not get a 3rd one. Congratulations, Daryl Royal. Maybe you can't get a job with NASCAR because the name's so cool.
Daryl Royal.
And NASCAR, that's private track. That's not a public
I don't
road.
think he can get a job anywhere there's motor vehicles that he might be able to jump in and take off in.
I don't know if you saw the thing that we posted on Facebook yesterday about it's called the BAC track, BAC track. BAC being blood alcohol content. And it is a breathalyzer that you blow into, and then it takes the Bluetooth, there's your phone, and then it gives you a reading on your phone.
Oh, so it's a Bluetooth device. Yeah. It's not something that plugs into your phone.
No, it does not. It Bluetooth. The problem is if you're so drunk that you're blowing into a box and you're
well, they have these on the keychains. You could buy them at Costco. You could get 2 of them for like $25.
Okay, because
this was like a year ago.
This is like an $80 unit.
My problem is, you always hear about the cops talk about they have to calibrate these things to make sure they're operating correctly.
How often is a keychain being calibrated? How often is a backtrack being calibrated?
Maybe the technology's gotten better, but I guess it's not bad. My problem is I just have a rule. If I have more than 2 beers, I don't drive. 2 beers is my limit.
Over what period of time, though? You could have 2 beers over 3 hours and it'd be totally
2 beers
fine.
an hour.
2 beers per hour.
Per hour.
So it's per hour, whatever you're...
Yeah, but then again, if I've sat there for 2 hours and I've had 4 beers, I'm not going to drive. It's just because it's just not worth it. I mean, especially now, you can get a ride. You can.
What if you had 3 beers in 2 hours?
3 beers in 2 hours? Are they light beers? Are they?
No.
I mean, lower alcohol.
They're Central Coast beers.
Oh, ooh, that's really tough. Have I been drinking water the whole time? I don't.
Does water make a difference?
It does.
It does?
It does. It helps you metabolize it.
It does.
So, yeah.
Well, yes, you have French fries and water on hand.
Okay, yeah, then I probably would.
3 beers? But 4 beers, no way.
I'm trying to think in college. I was driving home from the bar. After I sat there for 3 hours, I had 2 32-ounce tubs of beer.
Not good.
Miller Lite.
That's like 6 beers.
And I was there about 3 hours, I say?
12 times.
About 3 hours, in 3 hours. And I ate some nachos. I was driving home.
6.
I got pulled over for going 5 over. I mean, who gets pulled over for 5 over? I think he was looking for people that had been drinking. He goes, "Hey, where'd you come from?" I go, "I came from the bar," and told him the name of the bar. And he says, "Whoa," he said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going home." And I said, "I got off work late," and then you want to know where the whole thing. And then so, anyways, he ended up blowing me.
He did?
He ended up asking me to blow in the breathalyzer.
That was very accommodating.
He was going to let me go,
nice.
But another cop showed up and said, "Hey, let's give him the breathalyzer." I got to think before I open my mouth around you. Anyway, so I ended up blowing it, and it was 0.08, and I blew a point. I think I blew a 0.68 and then a 0.71.
You mean 0.071?
Sorry,
and a 0.068.
0.068 and a 0.071. So
you were right there.
He's like, this could go either way. He says, "I don't know when you finish that last beer, but you could still be going up, and I could take you down. We could take you down and have you blow in the machine down there, or you could just walk home." And I was like, "I'm just going to walk home." And I had finished that beer almost 45 minutes before he pulled me over. So I probably was coming down. But I felt fine. But it's so funny how you can be that close. I mean, that close. Like I could have maybe had that beer sit there and had another couple sips, and within 30 minutes, and that could have put me close enough to where you could get arrested for it. So that's when I decided that I'm not going to, no close calls anymore. Even though I feel fine, it doesn't matter because as they say, buzz driving is drunk driving, and whether you feel buzzed or not, your BAC.
Now the thing with this backtracker or a backtrack, I should say, is.
It's a little breathalyzer. It looks like the size of a pack of cigarettes, maybe smaller.
Yeah,
like the mini ones, the mini cigarettes they sell.
It is the
Half the
same
size of your
technology used in hospital, clinics, and law enforcement institutions, they claim. Now, it's normally a $200 advice, but the link that we put up, you can buy it for $80. I don't know if the link still works or what the deal is on that. But it also will tell you when you will revert, if you stop drinking, back to 0.00, how long it will take you.
Oh, I like that.
So
it's kind of a cool gadget.
Say I was blotto.
I'm just afraid this thing is going to make me drink and drive more. You know what I mean?
It'll give you a false sense of security.
Because I'll be like, oh, I got the thing. I'll blow into it, and then you'll blow into it, and it'll say, all right, well, in an hour and a half, you'll be fine if you just drink water. And then I'll be like, I can have one more beer, and then I'll drink water. And I don't know. It's just I could see.
You would push it to the limit.
I just think, knowing would almost be worse than not knowing.
Anyways, there's a link up over on our Facebook page. You get there at kzoz.com or just searching Jeff and Jeremy on Facebook. We're also on Twitter, where the link also lives.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning. 93.3 KZOZ rocks.
Have a good morning.